Hey everybody, it's David from Tortuga Trading here with another What Sold on eBay video. This one's going to be for March 1st through the 15th here in 2018. We had a pretty quiet 2 weeks there, so not a whole lot, but it's okay. I can't really complain any. So let's just get right to it. I want to say sometime in mid-February I was out and doing a little retail arbitrage, and I came across these. And if you don't know, these are great socks. The genuine Dickies, the Dry Tech Crew socks. A lot of people wear them. A lot of construction folks, a lot of blue collar folks like them. And they were $1 for a pack of 5, and so of course I grabbed all of them. And I checked the inventory at the store, and it said it had 8, but I could only find 4. And I looked and I looked, and I finally gave up after looking for quite a while. But so I got home, I posted them right away, and they sold pretty quick. Sorry, I'm looking down. I've got my sheet of notes here, just like everybody else. So I want to say I got a best offer within about a day of listing them, and the guy, I had listed them originally at $12.99, even though it says $10.99 on there. I'll explain that in a minute. But I listed at $12.99, and a gentleman reached out and said, "Hey, I'll buy 2 packs of them for $8.99." And I did the math, and that just wasn't going to do it. So we wait, I'm sorry. He wanted to do $6.99, not $8.99. So we back and forth, and this guy was a tough negotiator. He wouldn't budge, and it was funny because neither did I. And then finally, on like his last best offer chance, he's like, "I'll meet you in the middle." And I had done the math and what the shipping was going to cost, and I was still going to make a good amount of money, because when you're only into something for $1, it's easy money. So I went ahead and settled, and I want to say we did like $9.25 for a pack. So, and shipped in a padded flat rate. So just because the 2 packs, it weighed a lot more. It would have only cost a couple dollars to ship normally. I had been targeting about $5 profit on these after I paid myself back and all the fees and the shipping. But then they sat for almost, another 5 or 6 days, I think, and then finally I got another. I had dropped the price a little bit because it's one of these things where when you list it, you got to watch what's going on with everybody, and if everybody else has lowered their price and you're the highest, clearly you're not going to sell, even if you're got a best offer on there. So I lowered it a little bit down to $10.99, and not even 20 minutes after I did that, somebody popped on it and bought both pairs that I had left. So out the door those went. So all in all, not too bad. I think I paid $4, and I made probably like 20 when it was all said and done. So I'll take that all day long. Then I went back right after I'd sold those, because the inventory still said that they had some, and turns out it was the white ones. They had the same SKU number, UPC number, which I thought was a little odd, but oh well. So I went ahead and picked them up, and these, I thought, I got 4 of them again, and I sold these individually to everyone. They sold pretty quickly within about 3 days of me posting. These all 4 went right out the door. In fact, the first one sold on one day, and then the final 3 pairs sold like within a couple hours of each other, like 2 days later. So I thought that was really interesting. And so once again, full asking price. The shipping didn't cost as much. Still made about $18, $19 or so total after shipping when it was all said and done. So can't complain. I'll take it. And what's funny is the inventory at the store now says they have even more. So I think I'm going to go back and get a couple more. Even though this isn't the normal kind of product we like to do. We usually do like a lot of sports, either jerseys or shoes. I think we're going to get out of the shoes business, but we also do a lot of clothes. Try to do a lot of higher end clothes. We'll get to that here pretty soon. So obviously we're located in San Antonio, so we have to have Spurs stuff. We've got easy access to it, and I thought this was great. I had listed 2 shirts. I think I was into this for a couple bucks, and I sold it for $10 plus shit they paid for shipping. So it was a men's 2XL, had tags and everything. It was a pretty great looking t-shirt, just your basic t-shirt. But out the door it went. I was excited because this went to North Carolina. It's good to see that we've got plenty of Spurs fans outside of San Antonio. And then I also had a women's one with tags, which was great. This was a nice one. I got $12.49, and I plus $3.75 shipping, so that was pretty good. I think each of them cost less than $3 to ship. Went out the door in a first class bag. So where did that one go? That one went to Maryland, so it's nice to see. Let's see here. So I said we do shoes, mostly sports shoes and everything. Try to find unique things that will go. This, I actually was out doing some arbitrage, and I came across 3 pairs of these. Now, these are the Nike Zoom Rival SD2. I've got them listed as track and field shoes, but they're actually for like, I think it's shot put and discus. You can see on the back there, they've got, there it is. They're flat, therefore just going round and round when you're throwing it. I actually thought these were really cool. They had it says Nike track and field on the shoelaces there, but good looking pair of shoes. Certainly couldn't wear it every day. They're very specific. What size is this? The 10? So yeah, I got, I listed it for $52.99, and I think I accepted a best offer of $50 on these. Cost me just a little over $7 in the priority mail Tyvek pack, and so I made about $14 profit on these when it was all said. I think I was into these for like $16, $17 a pair, so not a ton of profit, but I can't complain any. Next up, just clearing out some old stuff. It's really funny. If you just want to get started on eBay, one of the best things you can do is just look around your house. You've got so much stuff there, and the littlest things that you think people will not buy, they absolutely will. And you just leave it. I mean, you get free postings every month anyway, so if you're just doing this on the side as a hobby. I sold this National Geographic. I got $2 for it. You know, it's not really fair to say that I was into it a certain amount of money, because it was, a subscription that we had at one point that I've since canceled, but I mean, it was already there. I basically look at it as this really didn't cost me anything. I got $2 for it. It cost me not very much to ship, so easy dollar profit. It's nothing, but hey, dollar adds up time and time again. Then I sold these. These were the Nike Vapor Speed turf training shoes. They're actually a football shoe, but they look like you could wear them like every day. They're really kind of awesome. So I think I was into these for like $22 or so, a little bit more. Well, definitely a lot more than I like to pay. Fortunately, it's just a tad bit too small for me. Otherwise, I would have worn them. They've got these cleats here on the bottom, but they're for turf, so they're not very. You could wear these every day if you really wanted to. So, and if I could find a pair of Nikes that kind of look like that, without that, I think I'd definitely get them. But they've got a really great look to them, and they sold really fast too. I think I posted it at like 8 or 9 at night, and when I woke up the next morning, I had a best offer sitting in my mailbox for me. I'd listed at $53.99, and the guy offered me $50, and looked at the shipping. It was only going to cost like $8 in priority mail Tyvek. So out the door it went. Like $13, $14 on those. So I'll take that, easy money. These are a pair of women's, I believe size small. Yeah, size small, left-handed golf gloves. Now, this was a total bust. I made like $1.50 on this auction, but I'd had it forever, and I was just so ready to get rid of it. The first time I listed them at like $24.99, I thought I found a great deal on them. I think I picked these up for like $2 each. They were brand new. The price tag on them said $15.99 originally. I think I picked these up at like a Ross. And I saw them. I was like, hey, I'll build a lot on that. And at the time, they were going pretty well. They were going almost like $10 each on eBay, and that was probably back at the beginning of December. And I don't know, maybe it was the Christmas rush that got it, but I think I just got mine up too late, and nobody wanted them by that point. And I had relisted it after the 30 days. I dropped the price like to $19.99, and then I dropped them again to $15.99 for the third relisting. And by that point, I was done. So when a best offer came along, the 13, I popped on it right away. It didn't cost very much to ship. And I just said, that's it. Out the door it goes. This next two, we'll go back to that one. This one was the second pair I believe I sold. This is size 11.5. Yeah, it only cost me like $9.50 to ship over to South Carolina from Texas. Made $14. I had another one of these sell in the same time period. It was a size 14. And I know you watch a lot of YouTube videos and they tell you, size 14, 15, if you're willing to sit on them, it's great. You can make a lot of money on it. But the problem with that is it costs a lot of money to ship size 14 and up. Even size 13s can get expensive because they don't really fit in the Tyvek pack for the priority mail. And by that point, the weight is pushing you into the 2-pound range. So the size 14s I ended up shipping out in a priority mail shoebox. I mean, the only saving grace there is I didn't have to pay for the box. But I made on the size 10 and size 11.5, I made $14, and then I only made $9 profit on the size 14s. So I think I'm going to shy away from those. And, I don't like stuff to sit in inventory. I like it to turn. If it's in inventory, you're not making any money on it, obviously. So then finally, what surprised me and made me nervous a little bit was this. I found this Deadpool jacket. I think I was into it like $9. And I said, I looked at a lot of jackets, and they were only selling for anywhere from $19 to $24. I think I found one that had sold a month ago for like $30. It was $29.99. And I found this Deadpool jacket. It's nothing special about it. It's poofy. It's kind of cool. It just didn't fit me, unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably would have kept it. Because, I live in Texas, and anything less than 90 degrees, we bust out the parkas. So, but I digress. So this was $35. I listed it for $35.99, and it sat on there for about 5 days, and then I woke up in the morning and poof, it had sold full asking price. Only cost me like $8 to ship, so I made $13 on it profit. I'll take that all day long. Haven't gotten any feedback on it yet, but I packed it up in a box really nice, put some tissue paper on it. Person I sold it to had zero feedback. They were brand new eBay users, so those always kind of get me a little nervous. And I know a lot of people won't sell to you if you less than a certain amount of feedback, but I look at it as we all got to start somewhere. So other than that, that's it for March. Nothing too big. We're about 6 days into the second half of March, and we've had some good sales so far. We've gotten back into the clothing, so a couple weeks we'll post another video, show you how we did for the second half, and I'm excited. So we'll see you then. Any questions, comments, like, subscribe, hit me up, post your comments, and look forward to hearing from everybody. See everybody next time.